Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. Sit down, grab your popcorn, because what I'm about to reveal right now is beyond anything you thought was possible in the NFL universe. I am shaking right now. My hands are trembling with the sheer adrenaline of what's happening behind the scenes, the kind of secret that NFL insiders would kill to get their hands on. And guess what? You, my loyal fans, are the first to hear this epic, earth-shattering scoop. But I guarantee this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a secret even bigger, even crazier, waiting to explode, and I promise you, once you hear the full story, your mind will be blown forever. Right now, as we speak, something incomprehensible is unfolding in the NFL. Something so insane, so radical, it could reshape the entire landscape of the league. Are you ready for the truth? Are you ready to see history being made before your very eyes? Because I am about to take you deep into the wildest, most jaw-dropping trade scenario you've ever imagined. And it's happening this off-season in an era where everything, is about to change for one of the most iconic franchises in the NFL, the Cleveland BROWNS. But before I give you the full revelation, I need you to do one thing. Hit that like button like your life depends on it. Subscribe to this channel, smash that notification bell, because what I'm about to tell you will be legendary, and you want to be the first to get all the explosive updates as they unfold. If you're not on the inside, you're just watching from the outside, missing the greatest moment in Browns history, and trust me, you're going to regret not being part of this. Now let's switch gears and dive into the crazy, behind-the-scenes madness of this potential blockbuster that could send shockwaves through the NFL world. Picture this: a team desperate to reclaim their former glory, a franchise hungry for a spark, a brand-new regime engineered to bring nothing but pure dominance. Browns fans, I know you've been through the fire, years of disappointment, heartbreak, and hope that's been dashed time and time again. But this might be the turning point. This is where dreams become reality, because what I'm about to tell you now, it's basically a Hollywood blockbuster come to life. And it involves a name so big, so electrifying, it could change everything forever. James Cook, I. Yes, you heard right. James Cook, I, the NFL's rushing sensation, the man who just led the league in rushing yards, the game changer who's been turning heads all season, and who's on the cusp of becoming one of the biggest stars in football. And guess what? This offseason, he might be heading to Cleveland. That's right, the Cleveland Browns, yes, THAT Cleveland Browns, are actively in negotiations to pull off the most mind-blowing trade in NFL history. Are you ready for this? Because I'm about to take you deeper. Let's set the scene. It's February 20, 2026. The NFL offseason has just begun, and the league is buzzing like never before. The Bills just wrapped up their 2025 season with a blazing 12-5 record, led by James Cook's monster year. 621 rushing yards, a league-leading 9 100-yard games, and a rushing title that's been since O.J. Simpson in 1976. That's right, Cook shattered Bills' franchise records and became the first Bills player in almost 50 years to claim the NFL rushing crown. And yet, the whispers are growing louder, those insider rumors about the Browns. You see, Cleveland has felt the sting of NFL mediocrity for far too long. What's been missing? A superstar, someone who commands respect, strikes fear into defenses, and elevates the entire team. And this year, behind the scenes, the Browns' front office, led by General Manager Andrew Berry, has been quietly plotting something colossal. The hiring of Todd Monken as head coach is just the beginning. He's a deep thinker, an offensive mastermind who's known for turning offenses around quick. But the real game changer, it's their pursuit of James Cook, I. Imagine the scene: Cleveland's front office, high-powered, intensely secretive, locked in talks with the Bills, a deal so massive it could shake the league to its core. The price? Well, you won't believe the specifics, yet. But let's just say Cleveland is prepared to offer a package that would make NFL history: multiple first-round picks, rising stars, and maybe even the future of their franchise. They're desperate to get Cook in Cleveland's orange, white, and brown. Why? Because they see him not as just a running back, but as a transformative, game-changing weapon who can carry this team into the new era of dominance. And players like Cook, they see the big picture. His talent, his explosiveness, his ability to dominate both on the ground and in the passing game. He's the missing piece. Cleveland's offense needs that spark, an ace in the hole capable of making defenses tremble. It's not just about yards and touchdowns, it's about the entire culture, the identity. Cook would be the symbol of Cleveland's rebirth, the face of their future. Now you're probably asking, how does this all come together? What's happening behind closed doors? Well, I've heard whispers, sources close to league insiders, that the Browns have already begun preliminary negotiations. The Bills, they're listening. They know Cook's value is sky high after that historic season. His contract extension, worth $48 million over 4 years, makes him a bargain for what he can do on the field. The league's most elite GMs are circling, knowing that this kind of deal could set a new standard. Think about the ripple effects. Cleveland's offense, already promising with Deshaun Watson coming back from injury, now gets a supernova in Cook, someone who can turn every game into a highlight reel. Imagine the crowds roaring at FirstEnergy Stadium, the buzz as Cook scores his first touchdown for the Browns and raises that helmet high with that electric smile. The social media storm that would erupt worldwide, memes, clips, viral videos. Cleveland just stole the league's best running back. The NFL world would be shook. And let's talk about the bigger picture. Cleveland's front office believes this move will not just make them playoff contenders but Super Bowl favorites. With Cook's elite vision, breakaway speed, and unmatched explosiveness, they see a future where the Browns could be unstoppable. Imagine lining up Watson and Cook, an unstoppable duo that defenses simply can't handle. No more doubts about their offense. They'd be dripping with talent, firepower, and swagger. Now, what about Cook himself? What's his mindset? I've heard from insiders that he's been quietly eyeing Cleveland for weeks. He's always wanted a bigger stage, a team where he can be the centerpiece, the hero. The kind of team that holds legends, like Jim Brown, O.J. Simpson, and now himself. Cook is hungry for history, for a legacy that screams beyond just stats. He's dreaming of playoff runs, championship pursuits, the kind of moments that make NFL immortals, and the emotional impact, it's huge. Imagine the locker room vibe when Cook walks in. He's not just another player. He's a franchise savior, a game changer who inspires the entire team. His leadership, work ethic, and relentless drive will ignite the Browns' culture, making every player elevate their game. Browns fans will finally have that superstar they've craved for decades, a symbol of hope, pride, and unstoppable greatness. Picture the NFL draft night, Cleveland making history, trading away their future picks and dropping the bombshell. James Cook, Browns. The stadium will erupt. The social feeds will explode with debates, predictions, and tears of joy from fans. Cleveland City will be on fire. All of this just to bring their city a new dawn, the dawn of a team destined to restore the glory days, to etch their name into NFL history forever. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about football. It's about legacy. It's about respect. Cleveland has been knocked down so many times, but with Cook, they're rising like a phoenix ready to conquer. And once this deal is sealed, once Cook dons that Browns jersey, mark my words, nothing will ever be the same again. The league better watch out, because Cleveland is coming back with a vengeance that no one saw coming. Now, take a deep breath, because we're just getting started. The imagination is running wild right now, and I haven't even revealed the full extent of what's possible. Think about the celebrations, the highlight reels, the epic moments that will define this era. Cook breaking through defenders, pinballing his way to touchdowns, shaking the league to its core. The Browns will be the team that every other franchise fears, the team that redefines excellence. And you know what? The league itself is trembling. Rumors are swirling that top NFL owners and power brokers are watching this story unfold with bated breath. The NFL's landscape could shift overnight. All because Cleveland is willing to push all in to make history, to bring in the player who is absolutely worth it, James Cook, This is the moment the Browns fans have been dreaming of. The moment your city finally gets its due. The moment a legend is born. Think about the magnitude. This isn't just a trade, it's a declaration. Cleveland is saying to the league, we're back, and we're here to dominate. And trust me, you want to be part of this. Because once this trade drops, once it's confirmed, the whole NFL world will never be the same. The social media chaos, the debates, the memes, Google will explode. Cleveland's rise to power will be unstoppable, and James Cook, he will be the crown jewel of the NFL's greatest comeback story. If you're a Browns fan, if you live for glory, if you bleed orange and brown, then get ready. Because what's coming next? It's nothing short of legendary. And I'll be here every step of the way, holding nothing back, revealing every secret, breaking every update as it happens. You don't want to miss this. The biggest, most electrifying, most historic move in NFL history is on the horizon. And when it happens, you will look back and say, I saw it coming. I knew Cleveland was destined for greatness. Now, if you're just a casual watcher, you better get ready to witness a revolution. Because Cleveland, yes, the Cleveland BROWNS are about to become legends. And the star of that legend? James Cook, the guy who's about to change everything. Remember where you heard it first. Remember this moment. Because once the ink is dry, once Cook crosses that line and puts on the orange and brown, nothing will ever be the same. This is NFL history in the making, and you are inside the front row of the greatest story never told until now. BROWNS Nation, are you ready? The future is here and it's glorious. Let us go.